Nation. Today we are testing out my new media mod to the this is why I need to do voiceover. It's really not to be able to hear me better, it's because I think so slowly. I can't think of what I'm saying, but the media mod for the GoPro. So we'll see if that helps with audio or not. You can leave your feedback in the comments below. Well, let's roll over here and see what's gotten done. Yeah, got our foundation in for the garage edition. Putting those bolts in for the bottom plate. So all he's got left is to do the little kickouts over there and a little one in the middle for the support where the doors are going. And we can get Fernando back in here, same guy that framed on the house. You see, I'm looking at Let's Dig clearing, and I've got the back mic on. So we'll see if this is an improvement. Here's my 4-foot drop off. He's added to the brush pile over here. I came up here this morning before I went to work. He was up in here clearing stumps. It looked like he got a decent amount done, and I guess he's trying to rake that out now. Wants to really get all this cleaned up and see how it's going to lay. I mean, we got a general idea where the pond's going. I thought it was going to be more up here, honestly, but he seems to think that the elevation is deceiving me and we'd be 30 feet up. So if that's the case, and about where the color changes down there is where the edge would be, and kind of follow around that ridge. And we're ready for the pond dig to start. I know you guys are too, and I know Let's Dig is. You know, it's exciting and things are getting cleared and done, but after a while you're kind of ready to get into the project. So you see he's gotten to about here, and then we start back into stump territory. Yeah, like I say, he's pushing brush and roots around down there. I'm smoothing that area out. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna drive the side-by-side around what I think is gonna be the edge of the pond, the bank of the pond. And then when this gets cleared up in the next week, hopefully, and we're out here and we stake it out, we'll see how close I was. So let's see, for marking purpose, right there is the last pipe that we had to cross before going up into that field in the back. And I know we were further this way than that, so I think we're about 20 feet or so off of that. And I think it's gonna come around here and then curve in, because remember, when we were done with all the stakes and Let's Dig took that picture, it was an upside down heart from our viewpoint. So this ridge here kind of goes around and makes that little lump. Now we're talking about cutting into this ridge instead of going around it, but we'll see. See, it's a pretty big ridge. So actually we'd have, without cutting into it, we'd have to kind of swing way over here. So look back on that, see how it kind of comes around. So I think we're going to cut into that some. And then it swings back around. It swings around. And I think it's going to lay right in here, because then it goes up from here, that bank. Kind of lay around there. And honestly, I have no idea what his plan is on this side, because as you can see, this actually drops off here instead of coming up, and I know it's not going any further than about in here. So I guess that's just going to get dug out and make the bowl. All right, so I think it's going to turn in about where this burn pile is, so the second burn pile. From there, coming across and go back there to the wood line. So let's see. Because I believe what we're going to do is, we being Let's Dig, I think we're going to take the dirt out of here and it's going to go into here. See how this kind of dips back in over here? Because we at one point looked at this being the pond site here, and we recently looked at that we could actually come all the way over here and make about a 10-acre pond, but yeah, unless y'all want to start a GoFundMe, we'll see how much we get. I don't think that's gonna happen, so it'll be more over there. So dirt out of there will actually come over here and raise this up is what'll happen. Yeah, which will bring us into the first pipe. So that's probably about right. As we came down that hill, it was right in here is where it started. And then, but the pond dam will actually be back against there and going straight across through there. So I think I'm right. I think that's it. I'm sure that's clear as mud now, but we'll see when it all gets finished. What I went and got? I had to go copy you. I see you built a barrier. Stop those pesky customers from bugging you while you're working. Yeah, maybe I'll stay out of trouble. So that just shows you how much having that dozer helps him now. Remember when he did the front, most of this he did solely with the excavator. And now, see, he's pushed it up Then he just grabs it, throws it on the pile. Ought to sell tickets. We ought to have a big freaking bonfire, marshmallow, barbecue, cookout thing. So, it's gonna be huge whenever it actually rains. Yep, that's the last of the logs. Got that little bit over there, and there's a little stack behind the truck. This will probably do it for today since they're not dragging anything else out. He just kind of sits between 2 loads a day. So I think that's another one right there, and then that's 2. So probably one more day. They'll be finished Friday, tomorrow or Friday, but probably Friday. And they'll be gone, and then it's just getting Chris to finish cleaning up all the mess. At least there's not much dust today. We got just enough rain last night to calm the dust down, but we'll take it. Of course, we need a lot more than that. Somebody was out here this morning. Yeah, that was stuff flipping up into the undercarriage. Someone was out here this morning working. I don't know if it was Chris or if it was somebody else. If he had somebody else out here, because I had to actually go work. Same stuff. Man, talk about digging yourself a hole. Don't mouth off to me. What's going on? What? You know your ducks are supposed to actually go in the water? What? I know it's still muddy. Well, get in there and clean it up some for me. How about that? You need the water to be all nice and green, is that what you're saying? Huh? You want green water? It'll look like you're on a hunt in the high brush. Yeah, why don't you eat some of that grass down too so I don't have to mow it? How about that? Make yourselves useful. Oh, you got you something. All right. Yeah. So this one in the front is Sean Quackery. She's been with us the longest. The black duck and the other 2 gray ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're the new ducks. And then Butterball's the white duck here. Hunchback's closest to the water, and the one closer to me down there is a khaki Campbell. So we need to name the new ducks. So put your ideas in the comments below. All right, see y'all later. Have fun hunting. Oh, look. Another repair truck. Good job. These guys, I give them a lot of credit. Even with that little shade thing, it is warm out here. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I see what's happening. So this is the logger's vehicle. So while he's waiting in between loading trucks, he's helping Chris out, which means he's helping me out. I like those people. Chris is running the dozer. And Kevin's running the 220. He's the logger guy. Good people. We like, you know, I've said this if you follow the channel before. I like having good people around on projects. You know, we do a lot of projects all over the world, and it takes having good people. You know, if you're just some clown, that's what we call a piker. So if you're a piker, you're not on our crew for long, I'll tell you that. If you don't know what a piker is, you can ask me about it in the comments below. Or you can laugh about it with me in the comments below. So this is where he's cleared the, get my stuff right since I messed up. Well, actually I'm facing north now, so this makes it a little easier. This is the east side. That other side, no, I'm facing south. Y'all see that? See what happens? It messes with my head because for some stupid reason in my head the house should face north. I don't know why I think that, but that's what throws me off. I'm facing south, so this is the west property line. The one over there is the east. Some of y'all caught that in the last video. But yeah, so then it doesn't actually go quite to the field on this side, so Chris will have to cut a little bit that way and clear out some, and then I'll be able to they'll be able to run the fence line, and I will be able to run the mower around and be able to fix stuff and blah 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 blah. So yeah, so this goes straight all down the west side now, all the way to the pond that we already did. Let me switch over to high gear. All right, let's do it. He's got a little work to do over here. So this is the main area he still has to de-stump, is all up here, up on this ridge, and following around on that ridge. So he's done all that over there. They've done everything in the middle and all up there. So he'll be back, I think he said Friday, but I don't know if he's gonna work something out where he can come on out and burn while it's wet or what he's gonna do. But regardless, if he really gets in good Friday and Saturday, we'll have most of this done. I don't know if he'll be all done, but a lot of it. And then yeah, getting there. Continue our ride around. So this is what I'm having to dodge. Uh-oh, this might be a problem. Right low. Spot. Second nice muddy spot. So people wondering, hey, where are you going to get all that water for the pond? That entire neighborhood up there, all that runs this way, which is part of the reason we put the pond over here, because that area was always going to be wet anyway. So it's kind of a retention pond. So that pond, when it overflows, flows this way. Everything from the neighborhood flows this way. Everything from the farm behind me flows this way. This, where we're doing, is kind of a natural little valley deal. So it's just going to be a matter of getting it filled up. Once it's filled up, I feel a little better about that one staying full than the issues we've had up here. But we're also digging a really deep well, irrigation well, just for that one. So we got 1.5 inches of rain last night. And I mean, the pond definitely came up, but truthfully not much more than probably that 1.5 inches, which is kind of disappointing because I figure all the runoff from there, but any runoff from the street and all that hits 2 other ponds before it gets to mine. So but it doesn't leak down fast enough where the experts think that it's a a sealing problem. It's just evaporation. We've got the fountain running to oxygenate the water some, but I mean, that rain last night was great. We're glad we got something in there, but definitely worried about this. I'm gonna hit up the well guy, but I'm probably still 2.5 months out before he's out here, so we'll see. Yep, so this has come up another couple inches from yesterday. Little gains when it's been so dry. This one, it gets some runoff, but only from the field that just came down. And then you see, I mean, this has been so dry. A lot of it got sucked up before it got down to here. But we're still up from where we were, so we'll take it. I'm sure the fish are happy. It was looking a little dire for them.